Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing tonight? Episode number 311, Drink Until You Podcast, the only podcast that lasts until the last drop. How the hell is your Sunday going? How the hell is your week? I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope you're safe out there. I'm just finishing off this Cowboys game. Fourth quarter, about 5 minutes left. We're up 35-10 over the Commanders. It's looking pretty good. I mean, it'd have to be a horrible meltdown, which I don't see happening against the Commanders. And our kicker, Brandon Aubrey, so close to a perfect season of kicking. Oh, I wanted it for him so bad. I really, really did. He got one block today, and I think he just hit one off the post, unfortunately. And in comparison to what Maher did when we were actually in the playoffs, like in a playoff game, missing 4 in a row, that's nothing. Last game of the season, big deal. Learn from it, Block for him better so it doesn't get blocked next time. And just be a little more accurate, Aubrey. I still have all the faith in the world in you. It just sucks, man, to get that close to having a perfect season like that, and it doesn't happen. Obviously, the Commanders are playing spoiler at any turn they can. They're not making it to the playoffs, so they'll take the blocked field goal, to put on their stats or whatever. But it is what it is. I'm about to do NFL in a nutshell, NHL in a nutshell. I'm drinking my Bud Light Platinum, per usual, lately. If you got them, drink them. Bottoms up. Cheers, everybody. So let's see what is happening. And I'm drinking out of a straw again, by the way. I don't think it's true. If you drink out of a straw, you get more drunk. It's just easier on my teeth. I guess I'm like an old man in that way. Like, my teeth are just so sensitive. By this point, if I'm chugging on a can, it starts to hurt a little bit. The straw's the way to go. So anyway, let's see what happened today. Week 18 of 18. Oh my God. I watched barely any of this game. The Steelers over the Ravens. Get out of here. Kind of same concept, though, that I was just talking about with the kicker. If you're going to lose a game, whatever. Let it be the last one of the season. That doesn't really matter. We'll get to the standings in a second. I think the Ravens will be okay. That's just hard to believe. They lost to the Steelers. I'm pretty positive the Steelers haven't done shit this season. Texans over the Colts, 23-19. Titans over the Jags, 28-20. Lions over the Vikings. I believe that's a divisional game there, so that good for the Lions. Top of their division, I want to say. I'm pretty sure. Look at the Lions, man. That's awesome. Great for them. I'll never root for you, but good for you. If the Cowboys get bounced and the Lions still happen to be in the playoffs, I would root for the Lions, probably, just being the underdog. You guys know me. I love the shitty team. I love the Oakland A's. You know what I mean? I love the Ottawa Senators, who I mentioned last week as being a good team, and I totally screwed it up. I meant to say Vancouver, and I said Ottawa instead, even though they're in last place. But yeah, I love the shitty teams. I'd love to see the Lions do something, just as long as it's not to my Cowboys. Saints over the Falcons, 48-17. Jets over the Patriots, 17-3. Buccaneers over the Panthers, 9-0. Bengals over the Browns, 31-14. Packers over the Bears. Fourth quarter, a minute left, 17-9. As I mentioned, my Cowboys over the Commanders, 35-10. Fourth quarter, 4 minutes left. Broncos losing to the Raiders currently, 8 minutes left in the fourth, 24-14. I don't see them coming back. And look at the Giants. No way. The Giants over the Eagles. That's what we need. I believe that, if everything plays out this way, Eagles go down and the Cowboys win, we've got the division. Top seed in the division, dude. Wow. the Eagles in years past have put up way more of a fight, That's some of my favorite videos to watch, are like Eagles fans cursing out their team, hating on their coach. Because, they let it fly, dude. They are upset, and they're going to let their opinion be known. And they're going to be fucking upset. You should not be losing to the Giants. I gave the Eagles for credit for being a better team than that. Come on. But it's that whole divisional thing. It's the whole Commanders thing. They're going to spoil any and everything they can for us. They can't spoil us going to the playoffs. Well, let's block a field goal and stop their kicker streak. Same with the Giants. Let's just beat them so they can't win the division. I love it. I hate it when we're on the other end of it, but I love it right now. Thank you, Giants. I did not expect you to do that today. That's awesome. Let's see. Cardinals currently beating the Seahawks 20-13. 49ers 20, Rams 21 in the fourth quarter. Might want to tune into that game soon. Chiefs, Chargers. Chiefs 10, Chargers 9 in the fourth quarter? What has happened to the Chiefs recently? I don't know. I just feel like the past couple of weeks I've just brought them up in passing. It's like they're not scoring very much. They're like scoring Chicago Bears amount of points in a game, and that's not good. Historically, that's not good. That won't get you the victory. Struggling a little bit with the Chargers, and I think the Chargers are a decent team too. And the last game of the regular season, starting today at 7:20, Bills versus the Dolphins. Now that might be a really good one to tune into. Let's go ahead and look at the standings, and it'll tell us, that's going to be a great one. What a way to end the season. I forgot they were this close. AFC East, Dolphins 11-5, Bills 10-6. Wow. So they can either both be 11-6, or one's going to be 12-5 and 10-7. Oh man, that's going to be an epic game, dude. They're gonna fight their ass off. You add a little bit of snow to that, which where did it say? They're in Miami, so probably no snow. That would have been great. Little element of the weather. That always makes for fun games. AFC West, you got the Chiefs at 10-6, the Broncos at 8-8. Hey, I did pick the Broncos just, out of purely wanting a sleeper. I did pick the Broncos to do something this season. 8-8's not a lot better than I thought they were going to do, to be honest with you. I did not think they were even going to be 500. Not after the first couple of weeks. It was like I was just putting my foot in my mouth. I couldn't bear to watch. I'm like, this was the worst pick of all time. Luckily, it didn't break the bank. It's only $10, but still, I want to be right. You don't pick to be wrong. I guess I did this season. Okay, look at the Chargers, though. Chargers are bottom of the AFC West with 5 wins and 11 losses. And they're hanging in there with the Chiefs. Dude, something's up with the Chiefs. I know it's hard to stay that good for a long time. Is their run over? Probably not. Not with having Mahomes back there. They'll get it back. It's just this, it's been rough. It's been kind of rough. Ravens, AFC North leading the way, 13-4. Browns following, 11-6. AFC South, I really didn't see this happening either. The Texans leading the division, 10-7. Jaguars 9-8, second place. NFC, you got my Cowboys at 11-5. You got the Eagles at 11-5. Hopefully Cowboys soon to be 12-5, and the Eagles will be 11-6. And they're losing to a 5-11 team, a team with a .313 winning percentage. Oof. Man, the Eagles fell quick, dude. And I noticed something too, and not the second game where we beat the Eagles when we played them later in the season. That first game, where it was just like the end of the game, they have their foot on our throat, and we're at our 14. We're at our 14-yard line after a good punt and, all that shit. That's where we have to start. They give like 3 penalties on the next 3 plays that get us up to like, I don't know, the 5, the 10, either way on the other end of the field. At that point, I was like, Jesus Christ, like that melted down quickly, like within a game. They just had a complete meltdown, brain fart, shit the bed, and almost gave us that game. I mean, we were not far. I mean, unfortunately, my Cowboys did the same thing and got penalties called, so we got all the way up to the 5 or whatever it was. And then we get 2 huge penalties to like push us back and eventually out of field goal range, and game was over, whatever. But yeah, the Eagles dropped off quick. I don't know what the deal is with that. Not that I'm upset about it. I'll be happy about that every day. NFC West, you got the 49ers at 12-4. You got the LA Rams at 9-7. That's respectable. 9-7. Above 500 football. Good for them. NFC North, the Lions going to take that division 12-5, followed by the Packers 9-8. NFC South, Buccaneers 9-8, Saints 9-8. I feel like some of these games are crucial for that. Saints and Buccaneers. The Saints already play? I think they did. Yep, Saints won. Buccaneers won, so that just ties them for the division. Good for them. Good for them. I don't have any playoff picture quite yet. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it all plays out, who we're going to get. Hopefully my Cowboys do something. I don't know. Cheers, everybody. That's all I can do is hope at this point. Moving on. NHL, I did get a chance. Went on a little date last night. It's been a minute. I had a little date last night, which I had a great time. The kind of people that I love are the people I can be more introverted. I am more introverted a lot of the time. I love people that can talk and take the conversation and carry it and run with it. Like, I don't have to do all the talking. Yes, I do a podcast every single week. I have to talk for 30 minutes. That was hard enough alone when I first started. But I love people that can converse. I love people that elaborate. One-word answers don't do it for me. So, yeah, I met a really cool person. We went out to eat. The Stars game was on. I didn't get to watch it in full, but I know we did lose to Nashville. That one doesn't hurt as much. I mean, with all the success we've had against Nashville, over the past years, they're just like, pretty much the younger brother. They are that expansion team, younger brother that is good. They're a good team, but yeah, all the pieces have never fallen into place for them. And we're one of the teams that comes in and shows them that. So, losing to them last night, we had a goal called off somewhere early on in the game. A goal got called off, which sucks. That would have been the tying goal, at least later on in the game. We had a goal called off. We couldn't put it back together. We were tied at a certain point. But it's okay. I'm not mad about that one. I'm not mad about that loss. Does it suck to lose? Of course. Did I want the win? Of course. I'm more mad and stewing, even though it's been weeks and probably even months since we played the Golden Knights. I'm still stewing over that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still stewing over losing to the Golden Knights and not looking like we have a solution. I'm still stewing over losing to the Avalanche, even in overtime. Yes, we got a point, but I'm more mad about those, and I can't let that go. Losing to the Predators, whatever. What is it? The law of inevitability or whatever. It's like they're gonna win one eventually. And they did. It's probably not a great time for us, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and go through the standings, let you know where everybody's at, let you know where my Stars are at. Last I looked, they were in third place, following the Avalanche and Ricky B's Winnipeg Jets. Oh boy, a little bit of Dallas drama there. So Atlantic Division, Bruins just still tearing it up, almost halfway through the season. 38-24, they lead the way with 54 points. The Panthers, 39-25, 52 points. The Panthers this season, dude, they look determined. They look so determined. And I really, really just want the Panthers to win one. Obviously, I'll continue to say this just so you guys know how I feel. Not over my Stars. If we met them in the Stanley Cup final, I hope we sweep them. I hope they don't get a single goal. But that's just because of my love for my team. But other than that, I hope they make it all the way and face us in the Stanley Cup final. That's cool. That would be a great thing for their franchise. Let's go Panthers, dude. I'm here for it. I want them to win, even though there is a lot of controversy. What's the guy's name? Cousins? There's a lot of controversy right now, and he actually got called out on one of the NHL talk shows. And I love what the guy said. I'm trying to think of, it starts with a B. I'm trying to think of the ex-player's name that called him out. But he said he has a history of doing this, and it needs to stop. He needs to be shown by the league, or how hockey is policing itself, and he needs to be shown by another player that you don't do that anymore. Stop smashing people's heads into the board. Stop, shouldering people and into the, in the fucking jaw and knocking them out. Stop that shit. So he needs to be taught a lesson when it comes to that. And it's going to come one way or another, to be honest. When players see shit like that and you do something like that to their teammate, obviously when it just happened most recently, the players jump up to fight for their teammate that just got wrecked. But somebody's going to show him one way or another. For his sake, he better hope it's the league and it's monetary, Otherwise, the players are going to take it into their own hands, and someone might beat the hell out of him just to show him, stop doing that shit. It's kind of becoming a consistent problem with him. And it's you gotta, whatever. I'm here for hitting. I'm here for it being a rough game. I'm here for all of that. But you just leaving somebody just scrambled on the ice once a game or once every couple of weeks is not cool. Stop doing it, bro. So there's that going on. Even though I am a Panthers fan. Let's see, what number is he? What position is he? Will it show me here? Players. 2023-2024 roster. I'm assuming he's a forward. Why? Okay, accept all cookies. Just get out of my way. Let's see. Nick Cousins, number 21. 5'11", 186 pounds. He was born in 93. Yeah, he's a younger-ish player. But yeah, he's got to knock that shit off, man. He's really got to knock that shit off. It's going to upset somebody. I'm sure it already has. So moving on, Metropolitan Division, you got the Rangers, 38-26 with 54 points. The Hurricanes right behind them, 40-22. Those are the teams you just, at least me in my region, I never think about, but I know they are good. Oh, I thought this turned off for a second. The Hurricanes, you just never think about them, really. I like the Hurricanes. I would totally go to a game. I would totally wear Hurricanes merch if I were at a game in their stadium, unless it was against my Stars, of course. I don't mind the Hurricanes, but they just don't enter into my mind. I'm thinking Boston, obviously this season for good reason. I'm thinking The New York Rangers, normally in years past, it would be Capitals, Penguins. Would be a lot on my mind for, the Eastern Conference or whatever. You just never really think about the Hurricanes, and they do pretty well in the playoffs. They just can't find that extra gear. I feel like last season they were up big in a series, and it looked like they were going to take it, and they just didn't. The other team pushed back, whatever. That just seems to be their lot. Okay, here we go. Central Division. My Dallas Stars division. You got the number 1 first place Winnipeg Jets playing 38 games, having 54 points. Second place Avalanche playing 40 games, 53 points. And you got my Stars third place. Games played 38 points, 49. We're not quite there. It can get slippery quick in this division, man. If you go on a losing streak of some sort, even a small losing streak, you're in danger of dropping down too low. After that is the Preds. After that is the Blues. After that is the Coyotes. Pacific Division, this is what I'm most excited for, is the Canucks. When have you ever known the Canucks to score 149 goals halfway through the season? That's just unheard of. So good for them. First place, leading the way, the Pacific Division. 39 games played, 53 points. Followed by the Golden Knights. 40 games played, 51 points. Followed by Kings, Oilers, Kraken. It's shaping up to be a good end of the season, man. We just got to hang in there. Harder defense would serve us really, really well. So hopefully that's what happens. I don't know. We'll see. Go Stars. If you got them, drink them. Bottoms up. Cheers, everybody. I'm really trying not to pause and go pee, because once you do that, it's over. You're just going to run back to the bathroom every couple of minutes. Anyway, so what else is new? Oh, yeah. I saw this video the other day on Twitter, and I'm not going to shout out where I saw it because I want them to get as little views as possible. I'm only talking about it because it's absolutely absurd. Even though I am, no publicity is bad publicity, as they say, unfortunately. But I am still going to talk about it because it's bullshit. I saw a video the other day of a girl with a rifle. I have no problem with hunting. I have no problem with people hunting and feeding themselves or, whatever. Well, maybe not whatever. Keeping the population of, let's say, hogs under control. I get it. I totally get it. Those things I'm totally cool with. This chick in this video, kind of even out in the open, like not camouflaged very well, not hidden behind a bush, just kind of out in the open, shot a goddamn giraffe in the head, and then turned around to the camera and gave a thumbs up and smiled. It's like, are you kidding me? A giraffe? That's fucked up, dude. That's really honestly fucked up. There were 2 giraffes standing there. I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny, but, I guess in a certain context it might be funny if the giraffes could talk and they were having a conversation. It's like, well, what do you want to do today, Bill? And it's like, pop, and one of them's just down on the ground. The other one fucking took off. It's just like, dude, don't do that. I guess that's called trophy hunting. Can be done, rhinos and lions, but at least those things, I'm not saying I'm for hunting lions, because most people aren't going to hunt a lion and then eat it. You know what I mean? That's what hunting should be for, eating or, feeding your family, or even giving away the meat, to communities, whatever, that maybe don't have enough food, whatever. But a giraffe, dude, at least go after an animal that can kill your ass. You know what I mean? That's bullshit. That really kind of fucking pissed me off. I can't believe she shot a damn giraffe. For what? She's gonna stuff it and have it in her fucking house? You fucking Weird ass motherfucker. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why the fuck shoot a giraffe? Dude, it was just standing there so peaceful, too. Giraffes don't do anything. Sure, they fight each other, you know, to mate with whatever female giraffe. You know, they smack each other in the neck with their, I guess those are like horns on top. I don't know even what those are. Those things on top of their heads. They smack each other in the neck just to, you know, to like assert dominance so they can sleep with the female. I guess whichever one's like, all right, I'm done. Doesn't get to sleep with the female. But just going after a giraffe, a non-vicious, like, wouldn't hurt. I wonder how many people have ever in the history of the world, in the history of humanity, however old that might be, very arguable. I wonder how many people have been killed by a giraffe. I have to imagine it's under 10. Under 10, probably under 5. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't happen unless you're doing something stupid. Like I laid down under the giraffe and he stepped and, you know, squished my head and killed me. Unless it's that, like, they're not killing anybody. That's fucked up. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying you should go out and hunt lions and rhinos. You know, they're gonna go extinct the more we do shit like that. But at least, if you're hunting a fucking bear, it has a chance to kill you. I think that's fair. If it has a chance to potentially murder you while you're trying to murder it, that's more fair. A little bit. I mean, you put a rifle in someone's hands, it automatically becomes unfair. You know, the animal can't make it to you fast enough to kill you. But you never know, too. That bitch could be sneaking in the bushes and you don't see it. I'm thinking of like Jurassic Park. He thinks he's looking down the trail for the dinosaur that's trying to kill him, and really it just pops out of the bushes next to him. Fuck yeah. Hunt that shit. Go for it. Something that's smart. Clever girl. Something that's smart and can kill you. Yeah. That's more of a, I don't know. It's hard to say that too, because like I said, with a rhino and a fucking lion, you don't want to do that. Why? You're not eating the meat. That's what it should be for, at least. Or maybe you are. Fuck, I don't know. What does lion meat taste like? All right, I see a Google search coming on. But that poor fucking giraffe. That poor giraffe. What does lion meat taste like? I can't believe I'm Googling this. Lion meat was the best tasting of the bunch. The meat was a bit tough. Yeah, all that fucking muscle. Dude, they're fucking ripped. The meat was a bit tough with a mild taste, like a cross between beef and chicken. Interesting. The second best tasting. Now I'm condoning. Now I'm condoning killing a lion to eat it. But you know what? At least if you killed the lion, not for a trophy, not to put up and show your guests when they come over to your house, like you accomplished something with your rifle, who knows how many yards away. At least if you ate the fucker, it would be like, okay, fine. It's a little more agreeable. It's a little more acceptable at that point. Because it's like, well, you ate it. You know, you did what humans have been doing for a very, very long time. Hunting and eating what they kill. But yeah, just a giraffe, that's fucked, bro. Like hunting from a helicopter. It's like, gee, how easy mode do you need? Like, I bet you play all of your video games on easy mode and think you're awesome at it. You know what I mean? That's the bullshit of it. Look at this that I killed. But you didn't really. I mean, you did, but you cheated. You know, it's like Duck Hunt, man. You get fucking pissed off at that game. You start putting the gun up to the screen like, I'm going to kill this motherfucker so that goddamn dog doesn't come out and laugh at me. That motherfucker. Why are you laughing at me? You're supposed to be on my side. You're my dog. Anyways, yeah, I just thought that was bullshit. I totally forgot to talk about it last week. Don't kill giraffes, people. 2024. Don't kill giraffes, and also don't drink and drive. Get an Uber, get a Lyft, message DoorDash. How about that? Cheers, everybody. All right. What else? Here's a fun little fact. I feel like it's possible I might have talked about this on the podcast before, but I don't know. The way it hit me yesterday when I got told about it was like I'd never heard about it before. So apparently, I was telling my friend, if you go to Las Vegas and you go to Taco Bell, you can get a Baja Blast, but you can put like liquor in it. So you can like literally walk the streets of Vegas drinking your Baja Blast spiked with liquor of your choice, which is fucking awesome. I love Baja Blast anyway. I love classic Mountain Dew, but Baja Blast takes the cake. So I thought that was cool, and I was telling my friend about that. Well, she came back and she told me, and I didn't know about this, to my knowledge. I mean, I might go back a couple of years in my episodes and find where I may have mentioned it. I don't know. You can actually have in Vegas a Taco Bell marriage. You can get married at a Taco Bell chapel. It's fucking mind-blowing. When she told me, I had to look it up immediately. I couldn't go with just her word on it. Like, I had to look it up. So, here's what you get. This is literally from the website. You get wedding swag. You get custom Taco Bell wedding merchandise, which includes a sauce packet garter and bow tie, just married t-shirts, champagne flutes, a Cinnabon Delights cake. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, the cake. The cake looks... I would do it for the cake alone. It's a stupid... People have gotten married for stupider reasons, but I would do it for the cake. That shit looks amazing. Go check out the website, TacoBellWedding.com. It's a real fucking thing. I mean, if this isn't blowing your mind right now that this is a real thing, I don't know. I got no other material for you. This is all I got. This is blowing my mind. Cinnabon's Delight cake, and of course, a taco party pack. All right, let's scroll over to the next one. Here's what you get. Our unique chapel, a half-hour ceremony coordinated by Flora Pop. I don't know who that is. With an ordained officiant in the restaurant Saucy Chapel within as little as 4 hours. Reception area. Private area for your Taco Bell wedding reception inside the restaurant with up to 25 of your closest family and friends. And the last one it has on what you get is one-of-a-kind bouquet. A Taco Bell sauce packet bouquet is also available to borrow and walk down the aisle with during your very own Taco Bell wedding. And they have pictures up. Where are those pictures I saw? They have pictures up of people that did it, and it looks fantastic. I'm just gonna be honest. It's A, unique. B, you're in a cool place. You're in Las Vegas. You can get your now Baja Blast spiked with whatever liquor you want. I don't see a lose in this situation. Other than getting married and probably getting divorced a couple of years later. But other than that little thing, it seems fucking awesome, dude. I'm so down with this. If I don't find a Taco Bell love, I don't want it. If you don't want to marry me at Taco Bell, I don't want it. It's fucking awesome, dude. I can't believe this is an actual thing. Wedding stories. Here we go. Yeah, this is it. This is what I clicked last time. Nicole and Nicholas. Oh, I mean, come on. They were just meant to be together anyway. They look happy as fuck. They're kissing with all the talk. Allie and Chris. Look at that. John and Janine. Win and Jen. I mean, how awesome. That's the kind of love I want. I want a Taco Bell wedding if I ever get married again. I don't know if I would do it again. It does scare the fuck out of me. But, yeah, that's true love, man. You found love. And I mean, Taco Bell is the shit, dude. And I'll stick by them to this day. Taco Bueno came out with like a value menu after fucking years and years of like skipping Taco Bueno because their shit's so expensive, they finally came out with a value menu. Well, I don't mean finally. You used to be able to get party tacos for fairly fucking cheap, which was a nice time. But yeah, they came out with a value menu after all those years, after party tacos probably cost like $3.29 for one now. You know, they finally came out with a value menu, and I won't eat it. I will not eat Taco Bueno on the simple fact of Taco Bell has gotten me through to this age throughout the years on a limited budget sometimes at certain points in my life. Taco Bell has been there for me. Taco Bell and a little bit McDonald's, you know, they've always had a value menu too. But the place that supports any diet that I've ever done, I could go vegan and eat Taco Bell. I could eat, what's it called? Low carb and have Taco Bell. I could just eat a regular whatever the fuck I want diet and have Taco Bell. It covers you on every base. And also at the same time, the bang for your buck, the value has been spot on for, since I can remember. Sure, a cheesy bean and rice burrito might not be your favorite thing in the world, but it's $1, bro. If you need to eat, it's $1. You know, you can get 2 of them if you got enough change. You know, it'll keep you in the game. It'll keep you going. So I stand by Taco Bell 100%. So I totally get the fascination, you know, kind of as a, what do you want to call it? I don't know. A novelty. There you go. That was the word I was looking for. A novelty wedding. That takes the cake. That takes the Cinnabon cake for me. And that dude, go look up that picture of the cake and tell me you wouldn't eat that fucking thing all in one night. I don't even think I'd have sex on the first night. I would just be eating the fucking cake and pass out in a sugar coma. You know what I mean? My wife would be pissed. She'd be like, I thought you loved me, not Cinnabon cakes. I'm like, I'm sorry, baby. I can't stop. I'm sorry. That blows my mind. You can get married in Vegas at a Taco Bell chapel. Swag included. Hot sauce packet bouquet included. It's fucking amazing, dude. America, right? Am I right? Let's see. I think that's going to do it for me. Oh my God. Yeah, I almost talked for 40 minutes on this one. Let's go ahead and finish these off. If you got them, drink them. Bottoms up. Cheers, everybody. I've been watching a lot of... Oh, I got to shout this channel out on YouTube. If you haven't seen this channel, go there immediately after you're done with this podcast. Hours and hours of entertainment. He's been doing it for years. It's called Cinema Sins on YouTube. And he takes, just any movie, any and every kind of... Training Day's on there. The Hateful Eight is on there. Marvel... Any Marvel movie is on there. Ant-Man, well, that's part of the Marvel thing. Quentin Tarantino movies, Pulp Fiction. I don't think I've seen Reservoir Dogs yet, though, on there. What was the one I was watching with Al Pacino? Devil's Advocate, Al Pacino, and I can't think of it. Keanu Reeves. He reviewed that. Dude, this... I'm not even just like hyping. I get nothing out of hyping this channel up. This is the funniest fucking channel on YouTube, in my opinion. The funniest. If you've seen the movie and you go watch his Cinema Sins, he basically counts sins they made during the movie and adds them up. And by the end, you get a total of sins for each movie. And he'll remove sins for certain things, like certain little... things they got right, I guess. You gotta go watch this guy's channel. It's fucking awesome, dude. I haven't laughed that hard in so damn long. What was the one I watched? Jurassic Park's on there. I did watch that one. Fuck. I'm trying to think the one that got me the other day. I think it was The Devil's Advocate. I watched that one, dude, and he's pointing out, like IMDb does, all the inconsistencies and all that shit. He's pointing all of that out. It's fucking, to the best of his knowledge. But he's so quick. Oh, Broken Arrow with, fuck. I'm not going to remember his name. It's not Christian Bale. I can't remember his fucking name. Broken Arrow, Christian Slater, thank you, Christian Slater, and John Travolta. Dude, I was on the fucking floor. Just the way he narrates it, like the funny shit that's always kind of been in the back of my mind over the years after watching it that you don't really call out in your mind, but you kind of subconsciously think, well, that was kind of a weird scene or, a weird event to happen, but you kind of brush over it because the movie's still going. You're just watching the movie. Dude, he points out all this shit. I was on the fucking floor during Broken Arrow. His review, his cinema sins of Broken Arrow. Oh my God, dude. Go check out his channel. It's fucking amazing. You won't be disappointed, especially if you love movies and especially if you've seen certain movies 100 times. I guarantee he'll point out something new that you haven't seen before. I guarantee it. I guarantee you'll be like, oh, I guess I never thought about that part of it. Dude, it's fucking amazing. Go check him out on YouTube, Cinema Sins. He's been doing it for a long time too, like I said, so he's got shit ton of videos to choose from. You won't be bored. If you need to kill a couple of hours, whatever, you're sitting there waiting at the DMV, whatever it may be, doctor's office, work, you don't want to get any work done. No, don't do that. Don't take my advice there. Work hard at your job. It's what's paying your bills. Yeah, just watch it, dude. It's a great fucking channel. He does, little kids movies too. Finding Nemo and all kinds of shit, dude. It's awesome. It is the best YouTube channel. It's the best YouTube channel. The end. Period. It's fucking awesome. Go check him out. Cheers, everybody. All right. One more little sip here. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Episode number 311. Drink Until You podcast, the only podcast that lasts until the last drop. Thank you all for listening. I love you all. Be safe out there. Don't drink and drive. Get an Uber, get a Lyft. Message DoorDash. They'll bring you some booze. They can't bring you liquor on Sunday in Texas, unfortunately. But you can still get beer. You can still get wine. You can still get your Bud Light Platinum seltzer. 8% alcohol by volume, if you care. Just be safe out there, guys. Let's do the new year right. Let's make it. I know we say this every year, but let's make it the best year. Let's make this year the breakthrough year where you've been struggling your whole life. Just make it the breakthrough year. Make it happen. Make yourself Incubus. There we go. All right, guys. I'll talk at you next week. I love you all. Be safe out there. Bye.